Hi, good evening. Today we're going to speak about relationships. And within relationships, we're going to speak about love and friendship. Okay, let's start with the vocabulary and then we ask the questions. Soulmate. Okay, your soulmate or better half is your romantic partner and a person you have a specific and very special symbiosis with. One-way love. Okay? One-way love, we can also say unrequited love, is when you love a person but the other person doesn't love you. Go on the prowl. To go on the prowl is when you go hunting for the loved sex. Expect in return. You expect something in return when you give and you want to have something back from that. Transient passion. Okay, a transient passion is a passion which is not permanent, is not everlasting, maybe one day or 1 week. Pick up. To pick up is to flirt with somebody, okay? Cheat on. To cheat on is to be unfaithful to somebody. For example, Juan cheated on her wife with his secretary. One night stand. Okay, to have a one-night stand is to have a sexual encounter which you easily forget. Okay? So for example, having a lot of one-night stands makes me feel empty. Okay? Alright, so let's start with the questions. I want to see the questions you've prepared. Who loves going on the prowl? Okay, I think there is a tendency to think that teenagers love going on the prowl and they are the number one group, okay, in that tendency. But I think that divorced people are more likely to go on the prowl since they've had a compromise for a long time and they are more prone to having like one-night stands or relationships where there is no emotional attachment. What can we do if we have a one-way love? Okay, this is a very difficult answer. I think that having a one-way love is one of the worst things that can happen to a human being, because sometimes it's even worse than having like a serious illness. When you love and you are loved in return, you experience feelings like happiness, self-confidence, you feel secure, and you feel that everything in the world is beautiful. So when you love and you are not loved in return, it's quite the opposite. It's like love upside down. So it's like you feel anxious, you experience feelings of lack of self-confidence, you feel insecure all the time. So I think if you feel anxious, the best thing is to go to a therapist or psychologist in a way. But anyway, it depends on you as well. They can try to persuade you, but it depends on you, and you cannot control something which is not logical from a point of view. So only time can heal the pain and reduce the anxiety. Can we love without expecting anything in return? Well, not 100%. Because, for example, the most pure love is the love of a mother, they say. It is not a very selfish love. But deep down, I think the mother also wants to feel loved by her children. She wants to feel loved and appreciated as well. So maybe missionaries are the ones, because they don't receive any kind of material reward for their acts. Maybe a spiritual one, but not a material one. Do you think we all have a soulmate? Yes, I do, definitely. Because the world is huge, and taking into account that there are so many people in the world, there must be one person who really feels something special for you and you at the same time. But too much coincidence, because two things must be taken into account. First, to coincide in time and space with the person, and secondly, to feel the same. You love him or her and she loves you. Okay? So those two factors make it difficult to happen. But the person is there somewhere.